What's going on, guys? Vital Syntax here, and in this tutorial I'll be showing you guys how to tame pets and get companions that will help you fight enemies, as well as the ability to ride on some of them as mounts for fast traveling. So before you even start looking for a pet, the first thing you need to do is find a pet food or a candy. You might already have one in your inventory, so make sure to press B or I to open your inventory. Go to the pet food tab and check if you have any already. If you don't, you can either find them by killing enemies or by going to the city or town that you're closest to and going to the trading district and then looking for the shop that has the potion icon or the general store. You can see that on the map or on the mini map. And once you go in there, talk to the merchant in there, and he should sell at least one type of pet food. Now, it's kind of hard to find, a certain pet food, and you might have to, kill a bunch of enemies or travel across, pretty far distances to get to another town to buy whatever type of food or pet food he's selling, because they usually have one in the store and it's usually a random one. Now, you can also try loading a bunch of different worlds and saves or different seeds and going to the stores in those, and sometimes you'll get lucky and find a certain type of food you want. Now, the reason that it's kind of hard to find is that each different animal or each different pet requires a different food to tame. And it's kind of difficult on your own to figure out which pet requires which food. So there's a Wikipedia page on the Cube World Wiki, and there'll be a link in the description to that page that lists all of the food or pet food items that are available in the game and which corresponding animal will eat that food and therefore become your pet. So you want to check out that website, and once you've purchased or found a couple pet foods, go around, look around the world, and hopefully you can find one of the pets that you're looking for. In my case, I found a raccoon, and the raccoons eat chocolate cake. And luckily I had a chocolate cake in my inventory that I had either found or purchased at a store, I'm not really sure. Now what you want to do is press B or I, open up your inventory, go to the pet food tab, and right click on the food that you want to feed to them. And sometimes the pets will be hostile, sometimes they'll be friendly. In this case, the raccoon was a red enemy, and if I would have gotten too close with him without pulling out my food, he would have attacked me. But since I have the chocolate cake in my hand, once I go up to him, he's going to start eating that chocolate cake, and he will eventually become my pet, and he will follow me around, he'll attack enemies, and different pets are actually quite useful for different things. So the raccoon, for example, he does a melee attack, kind of a really quick back-to-back attack. There's other ones that will do ranged attacks. There's ones that will do more damage attacks, but maybe a slower attack speed. There's some that have healing that will actually heal you while you're fighting enemies. There's a lot of really cool pets. Now, there's also mountable pets. Not all of the pets are mountable. Some of them you can't get on, but you'll check the link in the description once again to the Wikipedia page, because they have a list of the mountable pets. And what you want to do is go into your skill tree by either pressing X on your keyboard or pressing escape and clicking on the skill icon. That will show you a list of your skills, and every time you level up, you'll get 2 skills to spend in whatever skill tree you want. And one of those skill trees is the pet tree, and you can spend it to upgrade your pet, give him more health, give him more damage, things like that, as well as the ability to ride on him if he's a mountable pet. And you can also upgrade that to make him so he moves faster. That way you can essentially fast travel around the world, because if you're playing in a Cube World server, or you're playing in a local map, they can get really big, especially if you're exploring in a bunch of different directions. And having the ability to fast travel can be incredibly useful. That, or something like a hang glider, can also be a really good time saver if you're trying to get back to a certain location, or travel across a really far distance. So it's really useful. Now, if you are riding your pet, you'll see some blue water drop icons below his name. That's his stamina. If you ride him for too long, then he'll run out of stamina and you won't be able to ride him anymore, and you'll think, oh, why can't I ride him? It must be a glitch or something. And what you want to do is go into or near a water source and let your animal get in water, be submerged, and he'll start drinking and his stamina will replenish. It doesn't happen that often, but if you ride on him for a decent amount of time, you'll probably have to find a water source and let him regenerate his stamina. So hopefully that helps you guys understand how to catch pets or tame pets in the world of cubes or Cube World, and hopefully you guys will find some really cool ones. I've only found a couple. I found a spitter, a crab, a raccoon, and I think it was a crow, but they're all across different characters. So anyway, you can also hold basically as many as you want. I mean, there is a limited number in your inventory, but you can hold more than one pet, and you can switch between them. If one's better at long range, you know, switch to that one, or one's rideable, one's not. You can switch between them by just simply going in your inventory and right-clicking on them to switch between them. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, feel free to leave a like or a favorite. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have any questions about the pets or anything like that, and I'll try and get to them. Or if you have any requests for future tutorials on Cube World. And if you're new around here, then you should subscribe, because I'll be doing a bunch more tutorials for Cube World in the upcoming days. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.